Hey everybody, it's Sean from GoPart.com. We're here today working on a 2006 Toyota Corolla. In this installation, we're going to be showing you how to replace the side mirror. I apologize for the sunglasses. I'm not too cool for school. It's a little bright out here, so it makes it a little easier on me. In order to replace the side mirror, and this is very common. I'm here in Southern California, so this is very common out here. Just parking on the street, someone clips you. You back into something. I've been guilty of that before. But we do have to remove the door panel in order to get to the side mirror harness. A very, very easy procedure, provided you know what steps you need. Tools we're going to use, I got a 10mm socket with a ratchet. I have a small extension on here. Probably don't need the extension, but I have one on there anyway. I have a Phillips screwdriver. It is a ratcheting screwdriver, but also that's not necessary. That's just personal preference. A Phillips screwdriver will do. A small flat blade screwdriver. And then the right tool for the job is a door panel clip tool. These are going to be necessary for popping the retaining clips free that are located on the back of the door. You can also get by with a putty knife, and with some vehicles a flat blade screwdriver if you're careful. But we're going to go ahead and show you how to take the door panel off and how to replace your side mirror. So first things first, small flat blade screwdriver. We're going to pry and we're going to lift the door rest, or the armrest here. Just a couple of clips hold it on. Pops right off. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing for our power window switch. Pry and lift the power window switch, same kind of clips. There are two wiring harnesses on the underside, one for your power door lock switch and one for your window switch. So you use your little flat blade screwdriver to push down the tab. They should pull free pretty easily. Sometimes they can give you a bit of a hard time, but usually with a little bit of oomph you can get them undone there. And then our power window switch is free. Now, with the small flat blade screwdriver, open up the little screw cover inside the interior door handle. You'll find a Phillips screw there. There are also two Phillips screws that were exposed by removing the armrest. Ours is actually missing one. Hopefully yours isn't. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. So we'll go ahead and loosen and remove those three Phillips screws. Okay, now I had already pried and removed this small panel here. We have the upgraded speaker. Your vehicle may not. It doesn't really make too much of a difference, but you just use the flat blade screwdriver to pry and remove it. Now, with those screws removed, what we're going to do is we're going to give it a tug. Sometimes with these you don't really need the door panel clip tool. As you saw, mine just sort of popped right off. So what we do then is we pop those free, and then you can lift the door panel right off the door frame here. You'll see that there's a small lip here. Oh, looks like we lost our little pull cup there, so we'll have to remedy that. But either way, you see this small lip. That's going to hang right on the door panel, so we'll lift and remove that. Now, with the door panel off, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and replace the side mirrors. So what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect the wiring harnesses here. And you'll see that there's two. What we'll do first is we'll go ahead and loosen and remove the 10mm nuts that hold the mirror to the door frame. As you're loosening these, I recommend getting them somewhat loose but not all the way removed, and then hanging on to the mirror as you're taking them off. You don't want your mirror to fall and hit the driveway and shatter. Even if it's already broken, it's still a pain to clean up all the broken glass there. So we're going to remove these three nuts. Then we slide this little bracket off that has the speaker attached to it. And then we want to disconnect our wiring harness here. So with that disconnected, come around the other side of the vehicle. Then we can slide and remove our mirror here. There's your 3 bolts, there's your wiring harness. There's nothing wrong with our mirror, so we are going to reattach it. There's a small gasket on here, so you want to make sure that whenever you attach it to the door, that you get a real nice seal as you put it back on. As I said, there's nothing wrong with our mirror here. So, as we mentioned, there's nothing wrong with our mirror. We're going to put it right back on. You want to go ahead and feed your wiring harness through the upper opening, and then use the mounting studs that are on the mirror to guide you into the right placement of the mirror itself. You do want to get that little wiring bundle into the opening in the door. So with that on there, good and tight, we'll go ahead and hand tighten the 3 10mm nuts. Reconnect our wiring harness, reattach the door panel, and your mirror's fixed. So before we reattach the door panel, we were doing some work inside the door. Maybe that was what you were watching for, maybe it wasn't. Either way, we're going to go ahead and reattach this metal protective plate here. It's just 3 Phillips screws. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and reattach the door panel. We'll go ahead and you want to make sure that you feed the wiring harnesses through the opening in the door there. And then we'll hang the panel over the lip there. It should fit right down on top. There we go. Pull your harnesses through. Just kind of want those where you can easily access them. And you want to be firm, not too firm. You want to re-engage those retaining clips on the back. So those will all pop right back into place. Okay, and that's what's going to secure everything there. Reattach our little trim panel. There's little hooks here that you want to make sure get down inside there. That snaps right into place. Tighten the Phillips screw inside the interior door handle. Okay. To reattach power window switch, what we're going to do is you just simply snap both of the plugs back into place. Snap both those in. Put that down. Snap that into place in a moment. Pop on your armrest, and you're all set.